YouTube. This is a new location coming to you from my boyfriend's house in London. I went to YALC this past weekend. My hair is a mess. I kind of got caught in the rain today, so it's awful. So today I'm bringing you a haul from YALC and LFCC. So YALC, if you don't know, is Young Adult Literature Convention, which takes place in London, and it also takes place along with LFCC, which is London Film and Comic Con. And of course, YALC is one of my favorite cons to go to, and it always helps that there's another con downstairs going on. Honestly, I've been having a rough time of it lately. I've hit a very frustrating juncture of my dissertation, and also I'm going to be traveling for a conference soon, so everything's been just kind of stressful. By the way, excuse the horrible lighting. I don't have my usual lighting setup with me today. But yeah, I've been having a rough time, and I was like, oh man, do I want to miss YALC this year and try to work more? But then I decided, you know what, screw it. I'm having a tough time and I need to go to a convention and just decompress. So some damage was done, many things were bought, and I thought I'd show you on camera. So I went on 2 days. I went on Saturday and Sunday. This is my entire Saturday haul. So it's Young Adult Literary Convention, and as you expected, books were bought. And also Fairy Loot was just giving away these totes for free, and they're nice and also kind of waterproof. And it was raining during YALC, so carrying my stuff home in this was kind of useful. First I have Song of Sorrow by Melinda Salisbury. This is the sequel to State of Sorrow, which I finished recently. I keep thinking this title is Sing the Sorrow, which is a very good AFI album, but not the title of this book. So this series is a fantasy series, but also really political. It's about this girl who's kind of an heiress in a line of politicians who kind of by default rule this country, even though it's supposed to be a democracy. And a lot of it surrounds the intrigue surrounding her family and also this neighboring nation that they have a really uneasy peace with. And I finished the first book and I was like, no, because there was this massive cliffhanger. And of course I had to get the next book. And of course there's this amazing, beautiful sprayed edge here. And I got it signed by Melinda Salisbury. She was so amazing when it was finally my turn to get her signature. We had a chat about dresses. She had a dress from H&M that had the same print as another skirt I have. And we talked a bit about the potential end of the world. But she was so nice. Later we were in the same line for the toilet and she recognized me and she waved. But of course, can't wait to read this next book. Next, I have Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. And of course, V.E. Schwab was at YALC, so I obviously had to get it signed. I know it's a bit odd that I have Vengeful and not Vicious because I haven't read Vicious yet, but they were literally sold clean out of most of the books that I wanted to get signed by her. So they only had copies of Vengeful left, and by God, I was going to get a book signed by V.E. Schwab. So I got this book signed by her, and I also got this print signed by her. It's inspired by her Shades of Magic series. I feel like everyone feels this way, but I feel like I was the most awkward derp when I went to get my stuff signed by her. I basically was just like, oh my God, it's just been an insane queue because the queue was literally 400 people long. And I was so busy juggling my stuff and trying to get my tablet to the person who was taking pictures. And basically, when she handed me my stuff, I was just like, oh, thank you so much. And then I just kind of left. So yeah, not my best moment in a signing experience. And also, I picked up Wicked King by Holly Black. I really loved the first book, Cruel Prince. And just because of time and just looking for the right book deal, I hadn't picked this up yet, but this was on sale for £5, so of course I had to pick it up. And it comes with a signed book plate. Oh, also Fairy Loot was giving away these prints of Jude and Cardan for free, so of course I took one. And also, The Wicked King came with a free sampler of the next book, Queen of Nothing. Also, the same company that sold the Shades of Magic print that I bought, they were selling these Shades of Magic inspired pins, and this was so pretty that I absolutely had to pick it up. I'll give you a close-up here. And that same stall was doing lucky dips for daily prizes, so I got this set of Shades of Magic inspired bookmarks. I haven't finished the Shades of Magic series, so I don't think I've met all these characters yet. Oh, a free Fairy Loot sticker. Also, I went to the Bookish Burns stall, and of course they sell bookish candles, and I got this candle called the Shire because of course I did. It says the scent is fresh, outdoorsy aroma. It actually smells very apple-like to me. But yes, my actually first LOTR inspired candle. So this is my day 2 haul. Harper Voyager was giving away these amazing totes. A lot of this stuff isn't even stuff that I paid for. A lot of this is like free prints. This is a Nevernight inspired print. I think this is also from Harper Voyager. It's a little crumpled. These are 2 prints from Fairy Loot. I think this is inspired by Sky and the Deep. And I was told this one is inspired by Stalking Jack the Ripper. So on day 2, I bought 2 books. The first is The Twisted Tree by Rachel Burge. I saw her talk on the New Voices of YA Fantasy panel, and I absolutely knew I had to read her book. So this book is inspired by a lot of Norse mythology, and apparently a lot of ghostly happenings go down. Of course, there's this symbol of Odin on the spine. I identify so much with the deity Odin, so I've just been feeling anything Odin-like lately. But Rachel Burge is just so nice and so inspiring as a person. I got my book signed by her, and we had a nice chat about connecting with Norse gods, and also about her publishing experience. And this is her signature. Oh, and it also came with a postcard. And of course, there is this beauty here. This is the special edition of Leigh Bardugo's Six of Crows, which is one of my favorite YA novels of all time. Of course, it's got this red foiling on the cover, and it has red sprayed pages. Oh, look at this character artwork. But yes, I've been wanting this edition of Six of Crows for an entire year now, but I could never quite bring myself to buy it. But it was on sale once again, so I jumped at the opportunity. A lot of this other stuff I have here is just more free stuff. This is more like bookmarks, stickers from Hotterscape, more stickers from Hotterscape. Apparently Frances Hardinge is coming out with a new book soon, which of course I have to read. I still need to read her book, A Skin Full of Shadows, which I've been wanting to read since I saw her on her panel. YALC is a chance for me to discover new authors, because sometimes I hear an author talk on a panel and I'm like, wow, you are a really deep and insightful person. I must read your books. I also have a lot of artist business cards. And last but not least, so I did do some shopping in LFCC, not as much as at YALC, because a lot of times the stuff they sell at cons is kind of generic fandom stuff. Sometimes the art is nice but not that special. But there is an artist from whom I buy art every year at LFCC. Her name is Carolyn Edwards, and I love buying prints from her. So this year I bought 3 prints. One is of the Hobbit squad from Lord of the Rings. Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin. Like, this is the original Friends squad. And these are just some nice line drawings. And I got this discontinued print of Frodo, and it's a really nice portrait. It's got some really nice detail. And I got this really lovely Gandalf print. I don't know what it is about it, that kind of weathered look about him. I really love that this portrait just kind of shows just how much he's been through, and actually shows his kind of tired and old side, because he can be really playful, he can be very powerful, but he's really just seen some stuff. And I love how this portrait just kind of brings that out. And also, I think just because of my Odin craze right now, I'm just feeling that wise old man vibe. So yeah, I'm really hoping to put these in frames. So yeah, that's my YALC and LFCC haul. This video was a bit rushed and sort of quickly thrown together, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the stuff that I bought. If you want to see more content like this video if you liked it, follow me on Twitter and Goodreads, and I'll see you in my next video.